Welcome out to another chance for us to talk to one of our athletes of the week. This time we're catching things up because last week was spring break, and so Halle Hester was not on campus. She was back home in Utah. But Halle, first of all, congratulations on being one of our athletes of the week from last week, and congratulations just on a great career here at L Trip. Now that it's still kind of in the phases of wrapping up, but now that's kind of the actual competition is wrapped up, and you've had a week or so to look back on it. What are some of the things that you remember most about this season?
Honestly, just being with the team, having like the team bonding experience, just on the way, on the bus, we get to all ride together, sit together and talk. And I think just my favorite part of the whole season was just bonding at the games, in the locker room. That was probably my favorite part.
This year's team, we talked so much about how special this team was, kind of uniting together on the court. But when you actually can step back and look at the record books, we got all that updated, and your name's all over the place. Monique's name is all over the place. Jamie's in there a few times. Lila's already starting to put her name up there. When you see the results that come from that unity, what does that do for you as a player when you can kind of see the big picture?
Honestly, for me, it makes me happy. It shows everyone else that we're a team. We're not individual players that are just, one person's racking up all of the points on the court. But it's everyone. Everyone is contributing, with assists, steals, points, blocks. Like, everyone has their thing, and we all contribute. So I think it's really special.
When you talk about that, too, as a team, I didn't ask you guys this so much, but Coach consistently mentioned the fact you guys have battled so much adversity this year, just in forms of finding a place to practice, which is nobody's fault. But when you're having to bounce from place to place, does that make you look at the numbers from this year any differently than you look at the numbers from other years?
Definitely, for sure, because last year we were able to go in and, get a few shots whenever we wanted in our gym. And I think comparing last year to this year, like our stats mostly, like we did really well for not practicing on the same court consistently every day at the same time. So
let's walk it back to the Region 9 championships. You guys take on a really feisty Otero team in the first round, and then when you take on number 15 Casper, you guys end up forcing them to their limit for basically the entire first half. And even in the second half, it took one of their best shooting nights that they've ever had for them to finally pull away. What did that mean as far as an end game statement, despite the loss, which wasn't how you guys wanted it to go? But when you look at the way you performed, how did that mean to wrap it up on that note?
I really like how we ended. I mean, we did lose, but I think in the first half we definitely played with a lot of heart, which I don't think we had shown throughout the whole season as much. But in those last two games, Otero and Casper, we really just played with everything that we had. And I think that was very cool for all of us to see. And I know we fell short in the end, but I think playing together was, just with a lot of heart and energy, really brought us to where we were.
A lot of really good pieces are going to be coming back this year. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to come back for that next year. But when you talk about leaving that legacy, how important are these next couple months for you and the rest of the sophomores to continue handing off what you know and what you can contribute to this program and making sure you guys are bought in for the next 2-3 months?
I really think just, this postseason we're going to be having scrimmages and we're going to be playing against each other. And, me and a few sophomores are not going to be here, obviously. But we're still going to go and we're still going to contribute to the team, show people, what we can do and how we should, behave and be disciplined in the next season. I think that will help them carry on to the next season, whoever is coming back.
Are you talking about that for you, for your next plans? I know there's no decision made yet, but what are you looking for in the school when you go to a 4-year? I think we briefly touched on this, but now that you've seen where your game has gotten to by the end of the year, what are your expectations for a school that you want to give you an offer?
I'm just looking for a good team bonding experience, a coach that puts the team first, individuals, just a place that really I find a spot in where my skills and my attributes are, can be successful on the court to the team.
When you talk about that too, what skills and attributes have you felt really bring out the best in you? Because I was looking at the list of records that you're on, and you talk about assists, your name is close to being on there. You talk about shooting percentages, your name's on there. Rebounding, your name is on there. But with that type of a depth to your game, what are some of the things that you hope to contribute on the next level in whatever team? Is there a place you want to specifically see yourself?
I mean, I definitely think that everyone at a 4-year can shoot, just as well as me. But I think what I can contribute to the next level is, just doing well on defense. I know I'm really good at defense. I can rebound. I can be one of the hard workers that the team needs when, my shots aren't falling and stuff. But I also think that my 3-point percentage and shooting can also be a great attribute to a team.
Definitely something there. This entire team played some defense. You guys set the record for the lowest points allowed per game in a season, and plenty of other defensive records. If you want to check them out, go to CCC.com. You can see Halle's and the rest of the team's record. But Halle, congratulations again on being an Athlete of the Week, and we'll look forward to seeing you get that signing day and celebrating where you move on to.
Yes, thank you.